Do 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 do. Hi everybody, I'm just waiting to make sure that I am live because I can't go through my restream at the moment because apparently there's a problem with the API that they are sorting out, and now I can see I am live. Hi everybody, I'm not expecting many people to be watching this because I went live without any notification or anything. Just to basically say to people, I am. I've taken the decision that I'm going to stay at home, and over the next 4 weeks, if possible, 6 weeks, something like that. However long it takes for this COVID-19 thing to be, I suppose, the curve flatten. That's what they're saying, aren't they? Try and be able to manage the outbreak. A lot of us are going to catch this. As you've probably seen, there have been flights grounded all over Europe. Ryanair have basically grounded, I think, 70-80% of their flights. If you go to the BBC website, it is awash with coronavirus facts, including this one. Coronavirus stories, rather. COVID-19, as it's now being called. Boris Johnson went live today in his first of his daily press conferences saying everybody should avoid non-essential travel. The death toll, unfortunately, is at 55 already, so this is advancing at a rapid rate. And he's saying everybody should avoid office, pubs, and travelling. So this is going to rapidly get worse, and we need to prepare. So what I've been doing, show you this, over the last couple of days is preparing. And this is something that I might actually do more of because, as you can see, this is what I've made tonight. I'm not the best chef in the world, but you know what? I'm a pretty good chef, gotta admit. It doesn't look the best because I threw it all together. The ingredients for that were about, I think, £3. And trust me, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. Might actually even go live and just do it because there's easily 4 big portions there, especially with veg, etc. The one thing I don't think we're going to be there's going to be a shortage of in the next few weeks is fresh fruit and veg. So you make stuff like this. I'm thinking with me, but living on my own, to make stuff like this, put it in the freezer. I've got one. For instance, tonight I did that, so I had one meal tonight with it. Then I'll put the other 3 in the freezer, which I have done, and they're obviously 3 meals going forward there. That's going to cost me next to nothing. Tomorrow I'm going to do the same, and then the same day after. I might even go live because you know what? Good luck, bad luck, as they say. Obviously, having to stop at home is not great, but so will everybody else. Everybody else has to stop at home, and obviously you're going to be sitting there probably bored looking for somebody to talk to and maybe entertain you or inform you or whatever. So maybe it's going to be good for me. I don't know. With people not being able to go out, pubs, clubs, large gatherings, please follow that advice. The best thing for everybody, I think, now is to stay at home, especially if they're elderly. My dear mum, I've gone around there tonight and told her that, yeah, she's got to stop at home. And by the time I'd got round there, my brother had already rang her and told her the same thing, and so did the TV. So if you can stop at home, and start preparing. Buckle down. This is going to be a fight against this bloody thing, and it's going to take us all to fight it. And it's going to take a lot of people who are being sensible and have got a clear head. And if you're one of those, I'm not talking about those people who bought up all the hand sanitizer over the last few days. People, yeah, you know what? There might be repercussions for you people who did that. I've seen a few stories in America of people already finding that they've had repercussions of trying to hoard and profiteer from, let's face it, it could be the end of the earth. Who knows? This could easily turn into, when it could show the best of us. It could show the best in humanity if we all came together as not just as a nation, but also as a globe, as the earth. If we came together and beat this thing, it would be amazing. But it could also show the worst as well. And you know that there are going to be people out there trying to capitalise on this and consolidate power, etc. I've been talking about it for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to stay at home, and I advise everybody else to as well. Obviously, keep everything clean. Keep baby wipes are pretty good as well. If hand sanitizers rarity, I've heard that a 6% bleach to water is pretty good as well to wash your hands in, etc. Keep your social distance and look after your bloody community. One of the reasons that I'm cooking meals, I'm going to do this every night as if I can for the next few weeks. One of the reasons I'm cooking meals is I can see in a few weeks that, already shelves are bare. Who knows what that's going to be like in a couple of weeks? We just don't know what's going to happen going forward. So hope for the best, prepare for the worst, start stocking up things, and hopefully we can ride this out. And in a few months we can look back and say, hey, look how great everybody was. Look at how everybody pulled together. You know what? Look at this. We don't need the government. We can sort this out ourselves. That was the thing that really I want to get onto. Lastly, please turn the media off. They are scaremongering. If you need information, go to the NHS website. That's the best way to get it. The NHS website or any of the experts. I suggest if you haven't seen it already, go and watch the podcast that Joe Rogan did with the expert that he had on. He was very level-headed. And yeah, just try and stay calm. That's the advice that I can give. Keep calm and carry on, and stop indoors if you can. Make sure you keep yourself healthy. That's the main thing. Because obviously there's a good chance that we're going to get this, all of us. It's probably better than 50-50 that we're going to actually contract this disease at some stage. So keep yourself healthy. Don't smoke. Great time for you to. This is a great excuse for you to give up smoking. This is, and yeah, look after your family, look after your community, especially the elderly in your community as well. There are instances of younger people who are really suffering badly with this disease, but as they are few and far between. It's generally the older people that it affects most, but it could affect any of us. We could have an adverse reaction to it, whatever. There could be another underlying health issue that we've got that we're not aware of that it could attack. So we need to really come together on this, everybody, and we can get through it. We'll ride it out. What do you think, guys? I've got to be a pretty good cook over this last year. You've probably seen, if you're a long time subscriber of mine, that there's been a pretty rapid I've lost a lot of weight, and it's because I met somebody and she started feeding me right and making sure that I ate green stuff that wasn't mold, and vegetables and that sort of thing, and I've got a lot healthier over the last year as a result. They say behind every good man there's a great woman. It's definitely my case. And I'm sod it. It's my channel. I'm going to do it. I'm going to I'll do some. I might even go live and show you how I cook my chicken curry. Day after tomorrow, I'm thinking. What day is it today? Monday. So I'm thinking Wednesday. Probably Wednesday about 7 o'clock. I'll show everybody how I cook my chicken curry, and we'll do like 4 or 5 portions of that of a night time. Honestly, it's better than any takeaway. Certainly any chicken curry that I've had from a takeaway. That's for sure. Hi everybody on the chat. I just want to say hello. It's only a quick stream. This is I've been editing videos all day, and I also went to the coronavirus testing centre in Wolverhampton today. It's only 2 miles down the road from me, but it's empty at the moment. There's nobody there, but they are preparing. There's a big car park there. They're getting ready. So they're expecting that this to get pretty serious pretty quick, and it's all about timing. There are a lot of experts on Twitter right now. A lot of experts on Twitter. It's like, come on, listen to the experts. There are experts. If you think Boris Johnson is driving this and making the decisions, there are experts there who are really making these decisions behind the scene. He's got a plastic steering wheel. He's not really driving this country. Thank God. Don't want Boris Johnson there doing this. All right. Yeah, it's going to get much worse, everybody. It's going to get much worse. But you know what? We can, if we're sensible, and we all come together and we think about our fellow man and fellow woman, and we think about our neighbours and we think about our community. There are Facebook communities you can go to, local Facebook communities. I know Nikki M in the chat. If she sees this video, maybe she can leave a link to one underneath. I don't know how to make them up, but obviously if you use Facebook, I don't, get involved in your local community or even set one up. So, you know, if there is anybody in your area who needs, you know, milk or rice or whatever, you can send it to them, etc. We're going to really need this sort of thing. We can use social media for good. You know, there's a lot of bad on social media, especially the Russian bot fiasco that they've been talking about for the last 3 years, which is nonsense. But it can be used for good, and if we all get organised, we can really ride this out and help each other, and take responsibility for it. If we all take responsibility for it, we're going to get through this far better than we would do if we carry on running around like bloody headless chickens, buying up everything that we don't need. Why are you buying toilet paper? You can wash your arsehole, you silly cretins. All right, everybody. That's it for tonight. I just wanted to give that little update. I'm going to be stopping at home. I suggest you do too, if you can. And I'll probably give you. I'll go live again tomorrow night. And that's one thing. Like I say, bad luck, good luck. You're going to get more of me over the coming weeks. That's for sure. I don't know whether that is good luck or bad luck for you. You'll have to decide. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.